I did this video again because the first one just cut out. So, as I said, this is where my mother, who's an absolute freak, a weirdo, so started a lot of this as well. She let some guy, Stephen Babitch, stay with her, and then said, "Oh, but you knew him for so many years." And I'm like, "How do you work that out, Carol?" Because my mother can't timeline. She's an idiot. Oh, they're dumb. Like those three women are just dumb people. So basically. Okay, yeah, I dated Stephen Babitch in my teens. So the first time I ever met Stephen Babitch was in 1997, and then I left him in 1998. That's a year. I was working for the Powerhouse by Ridges in Tamworth in 1999, and by that stage I hadn't had anything to do with Stephen Babitch for a good, oh, a good few months anyway, but we're still talking about only a year. So we're talking about a year. I knew it. So I'm a teenager. I met the guy just before my 18th birthday in 1997. I left him in 1998. There's a timeline. And then years later, we're talking about, I don't know, around 2014, 2015, my mother so he turns up at my mother's house and he stays at my mother's house, which is really creepy. And apparently he's some weird religion now. I don't know, it could be born again or some freak ass religion, who knows. But that is the most creepiest thing I've ever heard. Is what I'm saying at the moment. That's weird, right? I mean, everybody I've spoken to said, yeah, that's creepy. And the guy was a weirdo. Like, I dated him. It was one of the first guys I dated. And it's like, oh, like officially dated. Like, you know, those other guys I dated, of course, like during high school and so forth, met for coffee and whatever. But the first guy I actually sort of dated and had, like, slept with. And he was weird. Like, and he was like almost 10 years older than me. But he acted like he was, I don't know, he was just a down and out loser, deadbeat loser from Penrith. Just a deadbeat. Oh, God. Like, my mother's, like, and that, like, if that doesn't tell you what type of people my mother's family are, I don't know what is. I've tried to express this enough, just how freaks my mother and her family is.